on the planet. E-Block Radio.
Check one, check two. Yeah, that was last night we posted the video and shit. Check one, check two, man. We live. The mics is hot, dog. IG live, man. We in the building. Facebook live, we in the building. YouTube live, we in the building. Got some people checking in. What up, though? My man Bo just checked in. Kodak Lee just checked in. What up, dog? Big E just checked in. My man Rye just checked in. What up, Rye? Got my man Angry Man in the building right now. Hero 325 Music just joined in on IG live. What's good? Monk Money, I guess he on his way, dog. I'm not sure, but I told him we starting on time and he fucking around, dog. It's all good, dog. I see you got your morning medicine, my guy. Dog, that's what's up, man. All right, so look, man, if you checking us out right now, don't forget, man, we live on everything, so you can hit us in the comment box and we'll read your comments live on air. Before we get started, man, today's for real topic is, can gang unity positively affect the climate of our culture right now and shit? That's what we're talking about today. We'll get into that in a minute. But it is Social Media Monday, so happy Monday to y'all. If you got social media, which I think everybody does, you can hit us up on Instagram and on Twitter at Hood Howard Stern. My man Real Monk Money whenever he actually get here. And E-Block Radio on Instagram, dog. Make sure you follow us on them joints. And then we got some trending topics we want to talk about. But Angry Man, dog, what's I know you ain't on camera and shit, but what's good with you, dog? What's been popping?
Nothing.
Nothing, absolutely nothing.
Word.
Dog, you gotta go to the plantation today?
Nah.
Oh, what? Yeah. They let you off, cuz?
Yeah, nigga.
I can't believe it. That's what's up, dog. He said you need, dog. Let me get my microphones together and shit. Nah, but what's been going on this weekend, dog? Nothing major? Dog, you seen them Pistons get their ass beat, bro?
You know what? I'm just glad.
You got nothing to say about that?
I got something to say.
Yeah.
I'm just glad Detroit got a playoff motherfucking team.
Yeah, I mean, we did make it to the playoffs. I guess you can.
There's going to be a pro playoff team playing downtown Detroit.
Yeah.
So I'm happy about that.
Hopefully the Tigers make it, though. I fuck with the Tigers, man. I mean, I know the Red Wings didn't make it because the playoffs is going on right now for hockey and shit.
But I'm amped about the fact it's going to be a playoff game.
Yeah.
Downtown. Some sort of playoff game.
Some sort of playoff. That's not Detroit King and shit.
Right.
Not the high school and shit.
Yeah, it's
Well, man, Coach just checked in. What up, though?
That's why I said it's a pro playoff.
A pro playoff, yeah, for sure.
Downtown Detroit.
Yeah.
I'm excited about that.
Right, that's something to be excited about. Dog, speaking of sports, though, not pro sports and shit, but, man, dog, shout out to my man Kurt Blackwell, though, dog. You seen him on TV and shit?
No, I missed it.
Yeah, so, what is it? Sound Mind and Sound Body, right?
Yeah.
So, dog, 15 years in the game. I didn't know it's been that long.
Yeah, they've been doing that for a while.
15 years.
That shit is huge, man.
Dog, shout out to my man Kurt, dog, and like everybody that's doing their thing. The event was this weekend. Then Sunday, I guess they gave away cleats and mouthpieces and shit, like over 1,000, something to all like 6th grade and under, I think.
Yeah. Huge, man. The whole organization is huge.
Dog, for real. And I didn't realize it was like, I knew they was doing this thing, but I didn't know it was this major though. So.
It is major.
Yeah, so salute to Sound Mind, Sound Body, man. And of course, I know when he was he did a interview on Channel 2, and he was saying how they did Sound Mind like before Sound Body because to go along with the whole student athlete thing, which is definitely the case. But he said 15 NFL, that's crazy. I think it was 15 NFL players came back to help give away the cleats and shit. And all 15 of these NFL players came through Sound Mind and Sound Body.
Yeah.
That's crazy, dog.
It is.
That's crazy. 15 players, dog.
Yeah, it is.
That's crazy.
Detroit pumping out a lot of
Right, I didn't realize. I guess I didn't really realize that. But and then they national too, so they go other places. And I know it originated here. So man, shout out to King, dog. You know what I'm saying? King shit. I reposted that last night. So King shit. You know, we always doing our thing, man. Shout out to Martin Luther the King.
Right.
So trending topics before we get into our for real topic, man. We gotta talk about Tiger Woods and shit. And tax deadline, and then we're going to talk about LeBron James school and shit, because he not playing no basketball. But we're going to talk about that a little bit. Make sure you hit us in the comment box once you're ready. And also, we got the poll up here. Can a gang unity positively affect the climate of our culture? That's what we're talking about today. If you're on IG Live, you can comment right there. If you're on Facebook or YouTube, man, you can comment right there as well. We want to know what you think. Hit that polls right now. We got 100% says yes. All right. But real quick, man, Tiger Woods won his 5th Masters yesterday. So that was kind of dope after he fell off for a little while with whatever he had going on and shit.
I heard he was all hurt, fucked up and shit and couldn't play.
Yeah, that's what people were saying. You think that's what it was?
Probably.
Do women, like, look, we both play sports, dog. Do women really fuck our whole little sports shit up like that? Like, if your mind ain't in it, though, you ain't in it, right?
Depends on the person is.
Yeah.
Some people ain't strong enough to do it.
Yeah.
And you got some people that's out here just straight wild.
Right.
Depends on the person.
Yeah, obviously Tiger Woods was hurt by that shit because he didn't rebound well.
I mean, you got to think, dog. I mean, as hard as Tiger been going for years.
Years, dog. Years.
He's going to harden motherfucker pain. I don't know
Yeah.
if it's hard. This motherfucker bench over 315 pounds.
Damn, for real?
Yeah.
A golf nigga?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. At one point, maybe he got yoked.
Yeah, true that. Yeah, he was kind of diesel for a
His
minute.
hair playing golf and shit.
Right. I guess it's a strenuous sport, though. I guess. I don't know.
It could be, dog.
Yeah, it's a lot of walking. I know that much. I understand why they got golf carts. Damn, I can't talk.
A lot of swinging.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We can sit here and say that shit, but I ain't swung a golf club for that long. Man.
Hell no.
You know what I mean? You give me 2 or 3 strokes, oh, y'all can have this shit back.
Right, pass me a beer, shit.
Some motherfuckers be out there for hours swinging that goddamn ball. Fucking sun,
Right.
walking.
Yeah.
And then the mental part of it, you know?
Definitely a mental part to it.
Then is that outside of shit, outside of probably baseball, what other type of pressure you got with a ball?
Yeah,
You know
true.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the way to look at it.
You can't blame nobody in golf.
Hell no, it's all on you. You can try to blame your caddy and shit, but
You can't even blame him. When he give you the club, you know what you're swinging with.
Right.
You turn around and say, no, I don't want
I don't want that. Right? Yeah, that is true
You
though.
can't blame nobody. You can't blame it on the pass or nothing.
It's a solo sport for real,
Bitch, you lost.
Nigga, you lost. Ain't nobody else lose.
Right. We got no coach and no shit like that. You know, I don't
Right.
know, guess, you know.
Yeah, definitely ain't no coach. But yeah, so salute to Tiger Woods, man. Definitely back in the thing, you know, doing his do and shit, which is always good, man. I appreciate that shit though, because anytime that we get to do anything, I like to celebrate that shit. And Tiger Woods was the butt of a lot of jokes and shit after, you know, all his little debacles with the ladies and shit. But you know, he back in there now. 5 Masters, though. I think it's only one. I can't remember who it is. Probably Nick. Yeah, I was gonna say. I think he got 6, so he only need one more to catch up with him. But dog, that's for a black dude and for anybody in golf, really, because 6 is a high number to chase and shit.
My thing is that what really irritates me is people talking about it is only golf. Any professional sport is dangerous.
Man, look.
I don't give a damn.
If it's only golf, how come everybody ain't got 5 Masters? Nigga? Right? Yeah. So that's how people are though. I see Denise just checked in. Yesterday was her birthday, dog. Today was her birthday. What up, though? Happy birthday, Denise. I seen you was celebrating yesterday. If I could have broke loose, I'd have came down there and shit and turned up. I seen you was live like 4 hours later, though. So if I'd have seen it when you was live at first, happy birthday, though.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Yeah, for sure. That angry man said he'd call you and shit. He ain't on camera, but you know, you can feel the love still. And then, all right, so we go move from Tiger Woods and shit. We go we gonna move away from sports completely, and today is April 15th. So for all you squares who actually pay taxes and shit, today is the deadline day. So today is the day I'll be doing my taxes.
Take about 15 minutes.
That's about it, cause I ain't got shit. I ain't got to claim shit. I ain't got no kids. All I'm doing is clicking a button. I'm like, what that TurboTax shit say? For free.
Yeah, I'm saying, if you go in the office, it's gonna be 15 minutes. Ain't nobody gonna be there.
Yeah, ain't nobody gonna be there. Everybody got
Filed the shit out of their taxes.
right, filed their taxes in December, nigga.
Yes.
With the last check stub. Hell yeah, for real. So I'm straight. I'm about to file my shit today. I always wait to the last day because, student loans taking my shit anyway, so I don't really care. And plus, I ain't got no kids to claim, so I don't really get shit back no way. Like, single motherfuckers with nobody to claim and shit, dog, tax refunds ain't shit. I take most of my shit during the year.
You're supposed to claim exempt anyway.
Yeah, I know, right? Get all that shit.
They won't take the shit.
Right, for sure. Because then I mean, if you go exempt too long though, then you end up on their ass and shit. And that I don't want to
All you
do.
gotta do is just switch it.
Yeah, I feel you.
Switch it right before you file and afterwards. Switch that shit.
Switch it right back. Right. We giving away tax secrets and shit on E-Block Radio, man. You know what it is. Let me see. What else we got going on before we move to the for real topic? Let's talk about. I want to talk about LeBron James. Obviously, we're not talking about sports right now because LeBron James not playing. But the school, dog. So the school is apparently doing really well. Right now, it says 90% of the students. This is crazy though. 90% of the students came into the school was behind a grade level in learning and shit. Like, so they must have took a lot of at-risk kids and shit. Like 90%, that's a lot, nigga. So since then, though, since it started last semester, it's let me see where the thing at. Test scores have increased over 99%. Like that's a crazy. Like, what was they doing beforehand? Like, goddamn, what they doing at that school that they wasn't doing at the other schools? What I mean, yeah. What you think?
Well, when numbers don't lie, so I would have to go with the overhead.
Yeah, you think that's what it is?
What else could it be?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? When catch away the minus point. You know
I guess so. Yeah,
It's probably a different, like I said before. We don't know if LeBron James hired a motherfucker to stand over the person,
right.
walk from class to class, and keep a certain expectation.
Dog, why did he walk in so fast? More money, man. What's good? That was comedy like a motherfucker. Though. I didn't even understand how fast you walked in. Right now we're talking about the LeBron James school and shit. Right now the test scores is like phenomenal and shit. So what I was saying though is 90% of the students, they said, came into the school, basically behind the grade level and shit. So these must have been like a lot of at-risk kids and shit. So right now though, they doing hella good, dog. So
that's a beautiful thing.
It is, dog. And I guess the question I want to ask for, I know there's a lot of parents out there probably listening. I'm just trying to figure out, is this charter school? Like, what y'all think about charter schools? Because obviously this is like a charter school. It's starting to seem like it's kind of the wave. You think it's a better option than public school?
I think it's more hands-on, period.
I think that's what you're basically saying, right?
I mean, it's more hands-on. It's not like
Right.
44 kids and one teacher, you know?
Yeah, that's always the problem, right?
So, I mean, I think they got more time to get to students, you know what I'm saying? Give them more one-on-one time than they do public schools, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't think charter schools don't have no more than 15, 20 kids in it, you know what I'm saying? So the teacher can maneuver around a little bit, you know?
Which is normal. We just don't realize it's normal because that shit ain't normal in the inner city and shit, right?
It's like 50 kids in one class.
Why Jalen don't get this kind of money?
He should be. I'm not sure what
Jalen started it first.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the numbers are and shit, like as far as his, but I know a lot of kids going to college. And I don't know. That's a good question though. And they said that obviously when LeBron's school first came out, he actually, I think, took a little couple of jabs and shit, basically said, he was kind of the first one to do it. But you're right though. I think it's true. Yeah. I think it's true. He don't get the same love and shit.
That's just because we here.
You think so?
They don't never give us no love, man. Detroit don't get no love nowhere, you know?
Yeah.
I mean,
not even to ourselves.
Not right, not even to us.
They tried to tear him down once, maybe twice.
My man Larry Vince just checked in. He said, "Yeah, I went to a charter high school." He said, "My life is super dope." No, I really believe like it's really a thing though. Like charter schools, I think could be better. What's scary about charter schools though is that in some instances they are for profit, and that's the scary thing. Sometimes you know, when the money get involved, you know how that goes sometimes.
But if they doing a good job, they deserve the money.
Yeah.
If they doing a good job and the test score, every kid test scores is good.
Yeah.
I think they deserve the money.
A lot of these charter schools letting everybody in. That's what I want to know.
Well, I know, like, I don't know about LeBron shit, but I know how my man shit is. My man that worked with P. Diddy. What's the dude's name? Stephen Perry. Stephen Perry. The light skinned dude and shit. The one who started that shit for real in Connecticut and shit. Damn, I think it's Stephen Perry, I believe. Dr. Perry. Anyway, they thing was like they don't accept everybody. Like it's a process to get accepted. Like they had niggas on the waiting list for like 3 years. Like they had a process to get in.
That raises my eyebrow right there.
But it's got to be something different than a public school. It's got to be though.
No, it ain't, because if you letting a certain kid in, this number's just gonna go the same from private school to charter school.
Not really though.
Because you're not getting that.
I mean, if they start out with kids 90% behind, then
that's one situation.
they took at-risk kids.
Yeah, that's one situation. And that's the situation I'm talking about. Those to me are real numbers.
Yeah.
Now, if you getting a kid that's really challenged academically, if that number changed, or you say you getting this hard-headed knucklehead, if that number changed, that's a difference. So I can't really praise those numbers when, like I said, you already taking privileged smart kids, just taking them from this building, putting them in that building, saying, look at our numbers.
Certain schools, definitely.
Yeah, well,
look at our numbers.
They recruit.
I don't know what the criteria was, but I know like my man Dr. Perry though, and where they was from in Connecticut, them kids was from the hood. Like these was kids that.
What's the point of having a 3-year waiting list? What's the screening like? Are they making sure they get the cream of the crop?
I think it was just too many. It was just too many applicants.
They making, like I said, but are they making sure they just get the only cream of the crop and then praise your numbers?
Yeah, well,
that's false. That's not.
Like I said with my man, that shit was like them kids was at risk though. Like the kids he was fucking with was kids that like really had like crackhead parents, like to the point where he would have to get in, like he owned the school, like he would have to get in his van and go pick up kids. Like niggas was like they was in bad situations in that one. Now as far as as far as LeBron shit, I'm guessing it's like that if 90% of the kids was fucked up. The ones from here though that's going to Jalen Rose shit, I'm not sure. I'm not even sure what their process is like.
Because he's not in the limelight though.
Yeah, and that's probably our fault. We need to promote it more, and we also need to know what's going on. I mean, I don't because I ain't got no kids, but
You get what I'm trying to say.
I get what you putting down.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I don't want you to be out here talking about we got the dream team, look at these scores, and okay, you supposed to do that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What about the motherfuckers that struggle? That's really, really, really struggling.
Yeah.
Turn them numbers around.
Right, yeah, that's definitely the thing. My man Larry Vance checked back in. He said, I went to Henry Ford Academy. I don't know how it is now, but it was first come, first serve. I think that's what it was originally with P. Diddy and them out in New York, because, him and Dr. Perry started some schools, too, out in New York, and it was first come, first serve, but it was so many people. That's how they started being on the wait list. What the criteria is, I don't know if they taking them in just like public school, like you live in the area, just come on in. I don't know really how it go. D. Coney, what up, though? He just checked in. He said, we got to set it up. Dog, we got to set it up. Let me know when you're ready. He said, so much is popping, so we want to know what's going on with you. We about to get into our for real topic in just a moment. Just want to talk about those few trending topics real quick. You want to holler about something over the weekend that happened, or what's good?
Easy Street Saloon coming soon, baby.
Nigga, how soon? Hurry up, cuz.
Soon. When?
Right, when, cuz?
Soon, baby.
My man Bo checked in and shit. He said it's crazy how when your own people teach you with right motives, kids learn. Dog, that's the truth, though. And a lot of that is missing, especially in the public school. But I know that you always go back to this about parentals and shit going on in the household. But at the end of the day, though, it needs to be some more parental support in those schools to make any of those better. Like, no matter who teaching you, it needs to be some support from home too and shit. It can't just be all at school and that's it. Right. That's how niggas fall off.
That's how they fall off. They feel like
for sure.
They take the school as babysitters. You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly what it be, right?
Learn. You know what I mean? Like, my baby boy don't learn. My baby boy don't stop learning when he leaves school.
Right.
You know
you can't because you can't.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like he continue learning when we get home. You know what I'm saying? He got homework. He got books to read. You know, he's 6 years old and he reading to me. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's the benefits of not talking to your baby like goo goo gaga bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
or talk to him like they're grown up and cussing them out and shit.
Like, too early of age, bro.
Yeah.
Talk to him as a normal dude from birth, bro. I did it from birth, bro. And this dude talked so goddamn much, but
yeah, very much so.
But he's very intelligent.
Shout out to my man TJ and too. I did just take advantage of my Hungry Howie's pizza over the weekend and shit. My fundraiser pizza and shit. It was pretty good. I don't really like Hungry Howie's and shit, but you know what I'm saying, it was good. It was good. My man Larry Vance checked back in. He said, "Bro, most of us kids from the city and majority of us have careers we're proud of, so we pay them teachers that bread." And that's the thing, man. Teachers don't be making enough money. I don't know, like, I guess the money not there, I guess. I mean, but when you gotta come, especially when you dealing with kids from, like, you know, from where we from, who don't have that same support system that we talking about at home, or don't have the access to other educational shit. Like, you dealing with these kids 8, 9, however long you at the school and shit, because school don't always end when the bell rings and shit, and you making fucking $20,000 a year. Like, that's stressful, nigga. Like, you living at poverty level, and not to mention that you only work until the summertime and then you off. Like, you basically unemployed. Like, you like a contractor and shit.
That's a job of passion.
Yeah, it is, but goddamn, at some point, you want to make a couple dollars.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
It goes back to the whole thing why athletes make more than brain surgery.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to see that shit.
But everybody lead that shit when they lead that shit, though.
Everybody don't want to watch the academic smackdown.
Yeah.
Right. Football game, basketball
right,
game.
Academic games and shit.
Because my thing is, if that's the case, nigga, how is it that you got some college coaches are the highest paid government employee?
Yeah.
Some of them make more than the goddamn government.
Right.
You know,
True that.
You right there.
Right. And some of them never lose their job.
Never.
Like that nigga in Michigan. Say, like, I don't want my man to lose his job, but he got to do better, though. We got to do better. I don't want to talk about that shit no more. All right, dog. We about to go to a commercial break in just a moment. But when we come back in, we talking about today's hot topic, dog. We want to know, can gang unity positively affect the climate of our culture? That's what we're talking about right now in LA, and then now I've seen in New York and a few places, dog. The gangs are coming together in an act of unity. So I'm trying to see, like, is that going to positively affect where we're going as a culture, dog? That's what we're going to talk about today. I think it's going to be some positive comments and maybe some negative ones. We going to see. But check us out in just a moment. Right now, it's 100% says yes, it can positively affect our culture. We about to shoot to this commercial break, and we'll be back in like 45 seconds, something like that. All right, hang out.
Hey.
The livest cloud radio show on the planet. E-Block Radio. The livest cloud radio show on the planet. E-Block Radio. Livest cloud radio show on the planet.
Check 2, man. We back in the building, man. Thanks for hanging out through the commercial break.
Yeah.
And of course, you know what it is, man. The livest cloud radio show on the planet, man.
You can actually use your nickname now.
Dog, very interesting conversation during the commercial break, dog. People on IG Live heard our conversation, but nobody else heard our conversation, though. And we back in the building, man. Of course, I got my man Monk Money holding it down. You know what I'm saying? Angry man off the camera. Yeah. And it's your boy, the Hood Howard Stern, man, checking in for the livest cloud radio show on the planet, man. Straight from the E-Block Radio. We back in the building. All right, so today's topic, dog, this is what we're talking about today, man. We're talking about gang unity, dog. Can it positively affect the climate of our culture, dog? So that you know what I'm talking about, basically after Nipsey Hussle's passing, the gang's been kind of coming together in L.A. and in some other places, dog. Kind of like squashing the beef, trying to work together, taking this whole concept of unity like to a whole nother level, dog. So we want to know, like, dog, is it going to be a positive movement for our culture as a whole, dog? That's what we're going to talk about. Monk Money, dog. What'd you say, bro? Like Bloods and Crips doing their thing together and shit, some unity. Like, is it going to affect our culture overall?
I think it will, and I think it can. Like, I think these motherfuckers gonna try everything in their power to try to stop it, though.
For sure.
You know, like,
definitely was gonna be my point.
They're gonna start bringing out shit when some of these niggas did and all this shit. If you have any past history about anybody like Malcolm X and Martin Luther King, they wasn't always flying straight before they changed over to that. You know what I'm saying? To what they were. You know what I mean? All of them had was human.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
most of them was criminals.
Most of them was criminals.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, once you get in a certain age and you get the time to sit down, you get to reflect and think on things. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you out here, you know what I mean, you running with all these crazy people in gangs and shit, you don't have time to sit down and think about it.
Right.
But now the gangs are sitting down and thinking about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And going back to what their original purpose was.
What their original purpose was.
Yeah, for sure.
But see, to piggyback off what you're saying,
Uh-huh.
you know that. We can't feed into it.
Yeah.
Like I said, if one of the Bloods and Crips out there are coming together forming, okay, obviously one of these motherfuckers can kill 4-5 motherfuckers.
Yeah.
At least one of y'all did.
Yeah.
One of y'all motherfuckers done robbed the old lady. One of y'all motherfuckers is dead. We know this.
Right.
Okay, but we not here for that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And we have to remember that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When that, like I always say, when that motherfucking white media get to firing shit out there,
Yeah,
we gotta be smart enough to know.
man.
Okay, we know
That's the thing.
And before you cut me off, that's what I was getting at, dog.
That's the thing.
And we gotta stop letting these motherfuckers tell us what to think, bro. They basically telling us how to think, bro.
Always.
And we fucking pick this random train. Any train that come on, you jump on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I don't understand it, bro. Like, what the media tell me, bro, I don't believe half the shit they say.
You can't. You can't.
I don't believe like 90% of the shit they say. You know what I'm saying? They just trying to move you into a different thing. They media controls everything, bro.
Yeah, always have.
Everything, bro.
Always have. I mean, that was the government's first form of propaganda.
Yeah.
It's media shit. That's
They run everything.
It ain't never changed.
The one thing I probably only agree with the news is the daily forecast.
Half the time they wrong.
Half the time, for real.
But see, I can deal with it if they wrong.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
Saying it's gonna be shiny, you go outside, it's raining. Okay, it's fucking raining.
Yeah. Just like Fox and shit, right? Fox News, one of them damn Fox channels and shit. It was a lady on there when they was talking about the Nipsey Hussle funeral procession or whatever. She got to talking about this song called "Fuck Donald Trump," right? Saying it was his song. It's YG song though. Yeah. Like, so all niggas looking like, I guess, it's obviously a YG song. It's not Nipsey Hussle's song at all. But then they took that opportunity to say. They was talking about the chorus like F Donald Trump, was like, so then they laughing, right? So they saying like dang, they really mad, like, even though it's the what she say, it's the lowest unemployment for African Americans ever and shit. Like, they take that opportunity to ridicule what we think about the powers that be and shit, trying to make it seem like we getting something out of this shit.
Yes, bro.
So basically this is what I got from him. He's the only one that said fuck Donald Trump.
Right.
He's the only one that said
nigga, Jimmy,
you know how they do.
Say it on a regular.
But you know how they do.
Every time he walk out there, he say fuck Donald Trump, basically, bro.
Like I said, that's why we gotta be big enough and smarter than that. Like, okay,
to let that shit go.
Yeah, he said it, but he ain't the only motherfucker that said it.
That's what I'm saying.
And first of all, it wasn't even him though. It was YG though. That's my thing. Like, don't even try to put it on the nigga that didn't do it. Like, I don't. Anyway.
How many white motherfuckers say nigga?
Like, a lot.
White motherfuckers that said fuck Donald Trump.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's what I'm saying. So
yeah.
we gotta be smarter than that.
Yeah. Now the thing about, like, they not the first ones to say that and shit. Like, they oftentimes, whenever black people say something about, you know, derogatory about Donald Trump, we always fire back with this unemployment rate being low for black people. Like, I'm not even sure if these numbers is for real, because I still know a lot of niggas who ain't got no job. Like, and it's not because they don't want a job. You know what I'm saying? So if the unemployment rate is falling, honestly, I think it's because niggas they not reporting it no more. I don't think it's because they getting a job. It's because they not getting unemployment no more and they not in the system.
Bro got enough money to twist these paperworks, twist these numbers, all he want to.
Yeah.
I don't believe none of these.
They don't believe shit he said.
None of them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, dog. Like this motherfucker come in the office going to war with motherfucking Kim Jong. And whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah, Kim Jong-un.
Then the Russians. Then and Kim Jong-un.
Right.
Good. He don't fuck around, bro. You see pictures of that dude, bro?
Thug life, man.
Thug life, for real. Like, and he ain't playing, bro. Like, why would you want to fuck with a dude like that? But that's just being who he is.
Yeah.
Figuring like, no, some of these white people think they're superior to everything and everybody.
It's always smoke and mirrors, though. I mean, it's just smoke and mirrors. Like, you just played to the fears of white America and shit, or middle white America, the same middle white America who really thought they was about to. I'm not trying to make a joke out of it, but they really thought that putting Donald Trump in office was go bring the coal mines back to middle buttfuck Kansas and shit. Like, you're not getting a coal mine back. They're trying to move to clean energy. You are not going to get a coal mining job back. No matter what the fuck this president told you was going to get, like, those industries not coming back. If you come to Detroit right now and try to coax people into a vote because the automotive industry coming back, I know that you're lying. The automotive industry is switching over to automation, nigga. If you not going to be driving cars in a minute. Like, everything is automated. If you're not bringing an automation career to a place, whatever industry is in your place right now is probably gonna die. Like, I mean, let's just be honest about it. They delivering shit with no humans at this point. What the fuck are you about to do? You not about to bring back a coal mine job. I'm just being real, dog. Like, they really getting on these people's fears and shit. And you want to build a wall because you so afraid that these Mexican motherfuckers is robbing and stealing and shit. But you white motherfuckers is the ones who's killing up, fucking doing mass shootings and shit. Like, dude, quit playing to people's fears. We do it too, though. Like, we do it. Just like, I'm gonna tell you how I know we do it. Cause I was at my grandma's house yesterday. Shout out to my cousins, my granny. But we having a whole conversation because a couple of my cousins and I went to Chicago, and we was having a conversation about Chicago. So they doing that shit to me now. I ain't never in my life been to Chicago and shit. But because of the media, I feel like I don't even want to go to that bitch, right? Mm-hmm. But that's because they didn't hit me with the fear. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They hit me with the fear, and I'm like, dog, fuck that. I'm not going. You know what I'm saying? So we all fall prey to it, but at some point you got to get over that shit and realize, like, they only telling you what they want you to hear so they can make you do certain shit.
Bro, they said the same thing about Detroit, bro.
Right.
They said the same thing about Detroit. They say Detroit ain't shit. You know when it stopped? When my man started buying up shit downtown. What's his name? Big rich white guy.
Yeah, that nigga.
Him and the tire dude.
The tire dude. Tire dude. Dan Gilbert, yeah.
And Penske.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers buying up everything.
They are buying up everything.
And then shit's just stopped. Yeah. And then downtown you see white girls jogging at 4 o'clock in the morning. Never in the history of niggerdom you ever seen a black girl
niggerdom
in my day running at 4 o'clock in the morning on Jefferson. Never, bro. Like, never.
I mean, it's a metropolis.
So now that Detroit is downtown, is like 90% white. Oh, Detroit is on the upcoming. Kwame had already had this bitch on the coming up.
I feel like it was just too many of us involved.
Yes. Yeah. So now we got a white mayor. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? We got Penske and Gilbert swooping everything up. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So now Detroit is coming back. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't Detroit wasn't fucked up. They don't fuck with you if you don't fuck with them. This period, point blank period. Right. And that's probably the same thing in Chicago, bro.
Yeah, possibly. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, you said shit.
It's like what you said earlier, man. Money rules all that shit.
Yeah.
The motherfuckers went down and put all that money in downtown and told them, look, don't let my shit get fucked up.
Right.
That's
what I'm just saying. That's what I'm saying. They start buying. Penske and the motherfuckers start buying them.
Money down here. We talking about on the east side, the west. We talking about where my money is.
Right.
Let this shit get fucked up if you want to.
He said let this shit get fucked up.
I'll snatch all this shit up out of here. Y'all go back having raggedy ass downtown.
Raggedy downtown.
It wasn't raggedy.
I ain't gonna say it wasn't raggedy.
Wasn't raggedy, but they up.
It wasn't down. It wasn't like a downtown. No, it wasn't a tourist attraction. Yeah. which it definitely should be. I'm talking about you off of a country's border. Our downtown's supposed to be what it is right now.
You stand over there and look at Canada, them motherfuckers be banging.
They be banging. So yeah, it needs to be what it is. And I'm not at all mad about that shit either, dog. For real, I'm not at all mad. I'm just trying to figure out my spot in it. Yeah.
It's about time.
Yeah, I ain't gonna complain. I'm gonna jump on shit. Right. Hell yeah.
I ain't complaining either, but I'm just just bringing out.
No, I know what you're saying. Now, as far as going back to the for real topic and shit about the gang unity positively affecting our the climate, our culture, I think that definitely it can be. I think that the gang unity has to be as instrumental as the media is right now to, for lack of a better words, to brainwash us, but to get us moving in the right direction. You got to figure that this is a scary thing though, and a lot of people probably don't see it as this major, but you got to look at the scary thing of it is that if this really worked and people start really seeing what unity does for us, and I know we preach this shit like every week. I know, right? I know we say this shit like every week. But if we can get that shit together and start really moving in a positive direction, dog, this it's not scary for us, but it's scary for the powers that be, dog. So like you said earlier, Monk Money, basically like it's how I want to say it. It's gonna be, I don't want to scare y'all and shit, but let's just keep it real, dog. It's gonna be some bloodshed. It's gonna be some sacrifice in this thing because people gonna die. People gonna die. People gonna lose their livelihood. Shit like that is gonna shit like that has to happen in order for real change to take place. And I ain't gonna lie, dog. It's a scary moment because you about to see how powerful we could be. But in that transition though, nigga, we gonna take some L's. It's gonna be some more. It's gonna be some more Nipseys. It's gonna be some more Nipseys dying. It's gonna be shit like that.
I believe there's enough black millionaires for us to get going in the right direction.
Yeah.
And they claim gang.
Right.
And a lot of them claim gang.
We got enough black educated people.
Yeah.
Start going in the right direction.
Yeah.
We got enough black business owners.
Yeah.
Start going in the right direction.
Just can't be scared though.
Yeah, but that's the
problem.
Like I said last week, man, they see that shit.
Yeah.
They see that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All it's gonna take is a couple, 2, 3 white motherfuckers to come try to infiltrate the shit.
Yeah.
Like they've been doing for years.
Uh-huh.
And then they call. I ain't gonna say the 3-letter word, but we all know what it is. All the power to go out.
All the power. All of a sudden, social media shut down. Like that. That shit real. In case y'all niggas don't know.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you.
Just like they tap your phone for certain keywords.
Yeah.
That shit's real.
Like Public Enemy tried to tell us in the 80s, nigga, they are scared of a black nation.
Dog, they are. That's most definitely right.
They are.
My man Bo said, yeah, it can be positive, especially if you teach self-defense tactics. Dog, and that's kind of what we on right now. And look, I watched, this is kind of off the subject, but on the subject. I watched, what's the name of that shit? Magnificent Seven, right? This is the first time I watched it. I never watched the original one, but I watched the one with Denzel and shit. But it was 7 of them motherfuckers, right? Just 7 like mutts and shit, because all these niggas was like from different places. And they go to this town basically to save this town from this nigga who was just going around taking people's shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all familiar with Magnificent Seven. It's a Western and shit. But anyway, they come into the town. Half these motherfuckers are scared. Like, they don't want to defend their own shit, like, even though it's their shit. So these 7 motherfuckers come in and try to get them together to, to fight the cause, to hold their shit down. And, like, dog, in real life, I mean, I got to make this equation, dog. We, at this point, we need to start being our own Magnificent Seven. Like, we got to be the ones who willing to go in and, look, it was Magnificent Seven at the end. Only 3 of them remain, nigga. 4 motherfuckers died. But at the end of the day, in real life, to make real progress,
they died for a cause.
Dog, they died for a cause. And unfortunately, dog, with that unity and that power that you bring,
it's a lot of people.
We go lose something. And it could be you. It could be me. It could be whatever. Like even at this point, that's why I'm starting to try to do like a few things here and there, at least on our podcast, because at the end of the day, dog, we broadcasting to millions of people and shit. So it's our duty to try to, motivate people and get them in the right direction. And also, I know that positive momentum, nigga, is scary because at some point you could lose, if not your life, your livelihood.
Yeah. But you know what, though? We also got to stop being some ass niggas.
Yeah. Right. That's the bottom line.
And
real, man,
because
think about it, everybody that's been famous, that even Nipsey, God rest his soul, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Huey, all have been infiltrated by lack of fucking security.
Yeah.
Go to Tupac and Biggie, throw them in there.
Right.
If one of them died, is because security.
Somebody fell off. Some security fell off.
Right. Think about it, man. Somebody wasn't doing what the fuck they was supposed to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
If you're gonna appoint somebody, protect them.
Yeah.
Check
You know what I'm saying?
Check
it. And do your fucking job.
Check it. That's 100. And y'all gotta just know that some of these white people, their whole life is revolve around keeping their knee in your neck. So it's coming.
People don't believe that.
It's already here.
People don't believe that.
It's already here. So you should be used to that, bro. Y'all gotta learn how to bypass that shit, bro. Let them motherfuckers talk. Cause it's talk, bro. That's all they doing, bro.
Talk, right?
That's all they doing is talking.
Yeah.
And they try to, throw monkey wrenches in your shit, man. Just keep moving around these motherfucking ignoring them, bro. And we build our own motherfucking nation, bro. They scared of us. We dumb. We the dumbest motherfuckers on earth because we won't get it together. Now, this is a fucking step from getting it together. I'm riding with the Bloods and the Crips.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I'm about to join gang. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Like,
right, a gang of positivity.
Hell yeah, I'm about to join the gang. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what they here for, bro.
Yeah.
A lot of them is here to fuck us over, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? And ain't nothing we can do about it because we have no power, we have no unity, we don't have no. If we put us on the island by ourselves, bro, we will fucking prosper. If they send us back to Africa, what they say they gonna like to do, go back to Africa. If we all go back to that motherfucker, that bitch gonna be beautiful.
It's gonna be popping. It's gonna be popping.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Can't say back, nigga. I'll be a visitor. I ain't
Right, I'll be a visitor, right?
Yeah, we ain't never been to that motherfucker.
But like the unity the unity between these gangs right now is it's so motivational for a culture that's in need of some direction. Like, it's crazy that it feel like we all know what need to be done. It's just nobody doing it. Mm-hmm. And with them trying to get their little shit together, it's definitely gonna feed positively into our for real culture. But this is one thing though. I was watching Barbershop last night, right? And which one was it? The one with Nicki Minaj in it. And I think what happened in that movie is real life though, and this is what I don't want to happen, because there's a lot of gang unity going on, like people coming together, they squashing beefs and shit. But in reality, let's keep it real. There's gonna be some knuckleheads in the hood who ain't about that true shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is still gonna be getting killed. It's still gonna be gang activity. But like, just looking at that Barbershop movie, like you can't let that shit deter them. So this is what I'm talking about. If you remember the Barbershop movie, at the end they had the ceasefire shit where the niggas was like they was giving away free haircuts for like a 24 hours or some shit. But then after that, like, they felt like they was successful, but after that, the little dude who was working in the barbershop ended up getting killed by some gun violence and shit, like around the corner after the ceasefire or whatever. And they wanted to quit. Like, he wanted to give up. Like, fuck it, we did all that shit and it didn't mean nothing. But dog, that shit is gonna happen. Like, even though they got the unity shit going on, gang niggas still gonna be gang niggas. Like, let's be real about that shit. It's still gonna be some shit popping off, but you can't let that kill the whole vibe though. Cause we'll let that happen though. We like, damn, they getting together, bet this, that, and the third. Then a drive-by shooting or some shit, and we like, man, damn, niggas can't never. And then we just give up. We quit. Like, it's gonna be that. Like, it's not gonna be 100% turnover. You know what I'm saying? That's not gonna happen. But you can't let those negative things take down the whole movement though, because the media is gonna run with that and be like, see, y'all niggas trying to unite and shit, and look at this, look at little Craig there.
But my thing is, it happened in every culture though. Not just us, but everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't 100% white people doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying?
Hell no. They doing the wrongest shit.
Look, the one thing we do, like Kodak Lee hit it on the head. We talk too goddamn much. we give away the fucking game plan.
Yeah.
We give them what they need to take us
down.
Yeah, somehow, some way, we gonna have to isolate ourselves and not isolate ourselves, but figure this shit out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, in a minute, we keep saying it. Yeah, they know we uniting. They know exactly who's uniting.
Yeah.
They know exactly who got the money, who moving, who do this, who do that.
Yeah.
They already know that shit, man.
Right.
You know, like I said, it's up to us. Stop being whole ass niggas, man.
Stop being whole ass niggas. That's the term for the day. Stop being whole ass niggas.
If you're gonna be part of the movement, be part of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't get in and, like he said, as soon as they pull up, well, shit, I remember back in the day, nigga, you robbed 4 liquor stores.
Right.
If you don't come join with us, nigga, I'm gonna have to let your great grandma know
about
the shit. Or, you know, I mean, it's bigger than that, but it's the same concept.
Yeah,
you know
for sure.
all they're going to do is try to pull up dirt on you to get you to flip on somebody.
Yeah, just like they did Martin Luther King and Malcolm X.
It's going to take one motherfucker to get in your ear. Okay, we'll let you live.
Right.
If you do this. Like you said, somebody's scared to take that L.
Yeah, somebody's scared to take that L, dog. You just can't be. Denise checked back in. She said we can't be afraid of losing to win and shit. And that's the thing. It really is. I ain't gonna lie, it's scary when you think about it, because you talking about people from our previous generation who was willing to sacrifice their lives for something that they knew they was never gonna see in their lifetime.
Nipsey.
How many people can say that they really willing to do that shit, dog?
Nipsey did it.
Yeah, you know, but how many people really willing to do that, though?
That's just the American way, though.
I mean, it is.
That's how we
black, white, or anything.
That's how we were brought up. Think about it. The first thing your parents told you from elementary school is bring your ass back home.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. They could be fighting on the corner. I don't give a fuck with them your niggas from day one.
Yeah.
I need your ass here at 4 o'clock.
Right.
And that trickled up to, think about our military. Think about the way our military think. They turn and kiss their family and say, I'll be back.
Right.
Foreign motherfuckers, when they go to war, nigga, they go to war with the intent not to come home.
Not coming home, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Damn, I had never really looked at that shit like that, though. Yeah, you're right, though.
I mean, I see you in 6 months.
Yeah.
Them motherfuckers leave.
They not planning on coming back.
They ain't planning on coming back.
Damn.
And they're talk that from.
Damn, that's true of you, though, right?
And they talk. Think about it. We see the movies all the time with little kids strapped with TNT right in the middle of shit. They're taught, hey, when it's time to go to war,
it's time to go, yeah.
Only way you gonna come home until this war is over. If you're alive, you come back. If not, you did what you had to do.
You did what you had to do, right? Damn.
Bring your ass
home. Yeah. Damn, this nigga made an equation. I wasn't even, wow. Angry man and shit. Angry man for mayor, like my nigga Bo said. Shit, angry man for mayor. Hell nah. No, but it's real life, dog. We got about 10 minutes left. We gotta shoot to one last commercial break before we round it off for today. Don't forget, man, hit that poll, dog. We want to know, can gang unity positively affect the climate of our culture, man? We having a good discussion today. Probably too real for some of y'all and shit, but it's all right.
A lot of y'all, but
it's okay, because it's conversations that we need to have, man. And we talk a lot of shit. We have a lot of fun on this show and shit, but at the end of the day, dog, it's our responsibility, because we from this culture. It's our responsibility to talk some real shit sometimes. That's what we doing today, dog. We about to shoot to a commercial break real quick. We'll be back in like 45 seconds, probably something like that. And then we go round it off. We go get our last little words in and shit, and then we go enjoy this day, because it's going to actually be sunny today, dog. I'm excited about that shit.
Ain't lying.
You said that's a damn lie.
Cold as shit.
Ain't lying.
All right, we'll be back in 45.
The livest cloud radio show on the planet. E-Block Radio.
And we're back, motherfuckers. All right, we talking some real shit today. For real, I got my man Angry Man in the building. Monk Money, of course, and shit. And myself, the Hood, Howard Stern, Q Lewis. Livest cloud radio show on the planet. You already know what it is. But so we getting ready to round it up, dog. We gonna go around the block one last time before we get out of here. Don't forget, man, hit me in the comment box if you got a comment. Today's topic, we're talking about gang unity, man. Can it positively affect the climate of our culture, dog? That's what we're talking about right now. Hit that polls right now. Is 100% says yes. 0% say no, obviously, because 100%. My man Bo earlier said that it can be definitely positive, especially if you teach self-defense tactics. I wanted to go back to that only because, dog, it's funny, like when I was in Colorado, and even a couple weekends ago when I went to Georgia for my man Wynn's wedding. Gregory, what up, though, dog? My man G, what's good, dog? That's my man G. I was just talking about when we was down in Canton. That's crazy. I was just talking about Georgia as soon as you popped in. That's my man G. That's my homeboy Wynn's, man, down there. But no, what I was saying, even there and when I was in Colorado, it's funny, we went to the CVS and you got, I think I seen one one XXL magazine and shit. Like, I think that was it. The rest of them, I really saw survival magazines, dog. Which is a weird thing because even when I was in Colorado, it was like this. You seen all the gun and ammo joints, all the survival magazines and shit. You don't see those type of magazines in the hood, though. It's like they don't. I really feel like they don't want you to know how to survive and shit. You go other places, like these motherfuckers know how. If the lights and shit go out, they know how to survive. Like the lights go around this bitch, dog. We hit. We don't know nothing. We don't know how to grow shit. We don't know how to find wild shit that we can eat. We don't know how to do none of that shit, and they not trying to teach us either, dog. You know what I'm saying? They really not trying to teach us. You go other places though, all this material is readily available. And they got the CVS. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't do that shit here, though. I first noticed it when I was in Colorado, though. I was amazed. Like, I'm in that bitch doing grocery shopping, and I've been seeing 15 gun and ammo joints, like, real survival magazines, though, like, where they showing you the shit you can eat, like the motherfucking bug out bags. Like, niggas don't even know what bug out bags is and shit. And in case you don't know what a bug out bag is, basically it's like it's an evacuation kit. It's a bag with every fucking thing you need to be straight for like 7 days. You know what I'm saying? Like, and niggas we not even up on that.
Because I think one reason is the same reason the UP wanted to detach themselves from Michigan. Because you know the UP want to be their own state.
Shit, they might as well be. It take 12 hours on the plane to get to that.
Because of the gun law. Because of the crime we have here. If you put all that information out there, you're going to have to one day pick up a gun and learn how to shoot it.
Yeah.
But that, in their head, they thinking of it, all we doing is putting a gun in their hand.
Right.
We want to get a gun out of their hand because of the gun violence that's there.
Yeah.
We can't teach them how to survive and then put a gun in their hand. We just created a bunch of black Rambos.
And that's got to be scary. That's got to be scary. Yeah.
Versus where you were at, crime probably wasn't that high, so they can afford to. You go out in the middle of the field somewhere and fire off some rifles, and we know you're gonna go home after you're done shooting at the target.
Right.
They probably thinking, we don't know if this nigga gonna go home.
He ain't gonna go home.
What the fuck is he gonna do with this gun now that he know how to use it?
Right.
In the area where crime is through the fucking roof.
Yeah.
We have a bunch of bows around here, big bows.
A bunch of bows out here, right?
Big bows.
Hell yeah.
He
Arsenal, nigga.
Oh yeah. He got his weapons.
Right.
That to me that gotta play a part in that, dog.
Yeah.
Like I said, if you teach us how to survive, like I said, survival comes with weapons.
Yeah,
at
true
some
that.
point.
True that.
So how do we keep the weapons out of the east side of Detroit? Don't teach them.
Don't teach them all. I mean, what? That's definitely what they doing. Shit, that's definitely what they doing, bro. For real.
Come down. Don't teach their
Yeah, for sure. All right, so we about to round it up, man. We about to get up out of here. We gonna go around the block one last time for our final words. If you got a few comments right now, hit me in the comment box. We got about 4 minutes. Hit me in the comment box right now and comment. Can gang unity positively affect the climate of our culture? You can hit me on IG Live as well. Also, don't forget that Wednesday, dog, we giving away lunch on the block. We gonna actually be on Wednesday this time. I think we doing the show Wednesday. We should be. Everything good for Wednesday?
I think.
Right. We should be good. But Wednesday at 10:30, we giving away lunch on the block, dog. We gonna have a trivia question. It's gonna be geared towards some kind of black history, because that's what we doing now. Trying to do my little 2%, my 2% effort to educate you niggas and shit, because that's what we got the platform for. We ain't gonna be all foolery and shit. But
some foolery.
Some foolery. Oh yeah, definitely. We gotta have some fun. We not about to be, you know what I'm saying, CNN in this bitch, but we definitely gonna have some fun. So make sure you check us out on Wednesday, giving away $10 for that. And then also on Wednesday we got my man Mar McFly with his quick tips, dog. It's about some quick deeds, some real estate shit, man. You a peep as soon as Wednesday come around. We're gonna do that at about 10:45 on Wednesday. So make sure you check us out. And Angry Man, last words on the way out, dog.
Keep it real if you're gonna be part of the movie.
Yeah.
Like if you don't want to be part of it, don't get in, and then when that shit get hot, flip on that goddamn body.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't understand why you wouldn't want to be part of it, but so many times we shoot ourselves in the foot.
Yeah, because in real life, everybody wasn't with the civil rights movement. Everybody didn't participate. So
yeah. We get there, but then we also gotta. Again, let's hypothetically say we do get to where we're going. What do we do about the ones that didn't want to be part of the cause?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That raises a question too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Turning your back on them would take us back to square fucking one.
Take it back to square one.
Yeah. And that's another thing. You can't turn your back on them. We just can't. You know what I'm saying? Like, because if we a fucking unit, we gonna have to be a unit all the way around. If this motherfucker want to join the bandwagon, then come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Like this here.
But don't everybody got to keep their eyes on them because you know what I'm saying, they throw snakes in this motherfucker.
For sure.
What I mean by keeping it real is everybody don't have to be on the front line.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Everybody can't be.
Everybody don't have to be a soldier. You know what I'm saying? You could be the motherfucker to teach somebody how to grow food.
Yeah.
You can teach somebody like McFly how to get your property and keep it.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? That don't mean just because we're uniting as a cause, everybody have to pick up a gun.
No, because everybody not soldiers.
No. But that don't mean that you can do something.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Your part, what you good.
Your part. Yeah, exactly.
Shit, while these motherfuckers out here gotta go to Washington to do some shit, nigga, raise your hand and help babysit their fucking kids. You know
somebody got to fill in. Yeah.
Do something.
Just like the women was in the plants making artillery and shit when all the dudes went to war and shit.
There's something
something you can do. Yeah, definitely.
That will make you comfortable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like if you want to be behind the camera, like I am all the time, you know, do something.
Do something, right, for sure.
You scared you don't want your face out there?
Do something, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, buddy, what'd you say, bro?
I say, man, these motherfuckers are built to keep their knee in our necks, bro.
Yeah.
I said we gotta lift that knee up, bro. We all gotta do it together, bro, because it ain't gonna one motherfucker can't do it, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all see that, and it's facts that one motherfucker can't do it, bro. We gotta do it. They gonna kill us all off, then that's what they gonna have to do, bro. You know what I'm saying? They can't kill us all off, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we come together, bro. Stop being afraid. Like Angry Man said, just do your part, bro.
Whatever part that is.
Do your part, whatever part that is. Everybody that ain't soldiers.
No, it can't be.
You know what I'm saying? It can't be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But do your part, bro. Do something for the movement. You know what I mean? Like, people, like I just said, bro, before on the break, bro, people attract to all the ratchet shit, bro.
Yeah.
But when we start talking about something positive and shit and doing this shit, nobody want to hear about it. Nobody want to talk about it.
But we still gonna talk about it. Hell yeah.
We still gonna keep it 100.
For
you
sure.
know what I'm saying? So all we got to do, bro, is get that knee up off our necks together, bro. If we can do that shit together, bro, and fuck the people that don't want to come. If you got to move for them, you got to move for them. You got to treat them like kids. You can do a lot of shit for your kids, but
right.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel what you're saying.
You feel what I'm saying? So, I mean, we just got to keep doing our move. Don't let no one wrench come in this motherfucker, because it's going to be plenty wrenches.
Yeah.
Them bitches going to come like arrows, bro. Like, for real, bro.
Yeah.
Like, on 300, they say I'm going to send so many arrows
Right.
to block out the sun. That's
And they
about
did,
to
and
happen.
they did, though.
They did that shit.
They did. It got dark in that bitch.
And it's going to get dark in this bitch, bro.
Yeah.
But we got to keep moving, bro. Like, that 300 movie, dog, that shit is
That's
real
profound,
shit.
my nigga. That was profound.
My bad.
I don't know what to say after that.
I'm sorry.
So, God bless you. Good night. No, but definitely what Monk said, and also what Angry Man said, dog. It's like you gotta know your position in things. And real quick, my man G had checked back then. He said we as black people, we've been surviving for hundreds and hundreds of years. We know how to survive. That's why they put those magazines in white spots like that, because they don't know how to survive if some shit go down. That's some truth to that too, though. That's definitely some truth to that. Shout out to my man G holding it down in Alfreda. You know what I'm saying? Down in GA. But yeah, just piggybacking on what everybody else said, definitely I think is a movement that's in the process, and the gang unity definitely is adding to that. I think is a very positive movement. I think that when we see that they can get it together, then we possibly can start moving forward ourselves. But at the end of the day, it's gonna be some distractions. Like even with gang unity, it's still gonna be some gang violence. All that shit is still gonna happen. But we can't let that deter us from the for real focus. So it's gonna be some knuckleheads. It's still gonna be some shit popping off. But that don't mean that we can't keep moving.
We need some strong 300 black motherfuckers. Strong.
I mean, we have to fall victim to gang violence.
Right.
Everything that's violent in the hood is not gang violence.
Right, for sure.
We understand that.
We understand that, but everybody else don't understand that.
They don't understand.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And stop letting when I say infiltrate, just because you at the top, and the motherfucker come whisper in my ear, you know, that nigga paying him.
Well, you know, that's how people do.
But I have to be strong enough to say, that motherfucker may do more.
Right.
Everybody ain't got that strength.
Everybody ain't got that strength.
Everybody definitely ain't got that strength.
And they play your role, man. Nobody
That's
don't know how
it.
to play their role, bro.
Yeah.
And in a lot of instances, bro, like too many niggas want to be chiefs. When you really an Indian, nigga, just
Right.
play your role, bro. Like
Right.
you can't have nobody telling you what to do. These motherfuckers tell you what to do every day, nigga.
Every day of your life.
Every day, social media, you turn on the news, nigga, they tell you what to do every day,
You an American citizen. You getting told what to do every day of your life.
Every day of your life. As soon as you came out the room.
The moment you born, right.
As soon as you came out the room. Everybody's not.
From day one.
Everybody's not equipped to lead, bro.
Simple as that.
Simple as that, bro. Play your fucking part, bro. That's all you have to do, bro.
I think that's the lesson for today, man. And on that note, we gonna end it on that, dog. Play your motherfucking role.
Play the role, dog.
Yo, to the next time, and I want to thank everybody who checked us out today. Everybody checked us out on IG, YouTube, Facebook Live, man. Don't forget, go to www.pardonmyeastside.com. Support the brand, man. Support the movement. You know what I'm saying? But to the next time, dog, we will see y'all on Wednesday where we're giving away lunch on the block. So be prepared. I got my man Angry Man in the building.
Keep it real, man. Keep it real.
Got my man Buddy holding it down.
Play your fucking role, man.
Play your fucking role. And of course, it's your boy, man, the Hood Howard Stern Q Lewis, holding it down live from the 48205.